So most estate planning mistakes tend to fall into one of several categories, and every plan has unique features, but the same problems seem to reoccur. Now, many mistakes don't vary with the value of an estate and other factors, and each of these classic mistakes is avoidable. All that's needed is knowledge and what to be beware of, and a little time working with your planner. One of those planners is my guest, Adam Moeller in Denver, Colorado. So, Adam, talk about the importance of updating beneficiary designations.
Hey, Scott, good to see you again. Absolutely. Some of my viewers may know, but I'm married to an estate planning attorney, so I go over this pretty regular with my clients and hers. But one of the biggest things that we see is people failing to update their beneficiary information. Times have changed. You know, we're not seeing people that have worked for one company for 40 years and then retire. So, you know, I see clients sometimes that have 4 or 5 old 401k statements, and those are things that you forget about. I remember my first 401k, I think my dad was the beneficiary. So those are things that you want to review and update. You know, estate planning is not real exciting stuff, but it's so important that you look at this. You know, things happen, life happens, you get new jobs, new careers, you remarry, your in-laws become your outlaws, that kind of stuff. So it's something you really need to look at.
And talk about the importance of powers of attorney in this process.
You bet. The powers of attorney are 2 of the most important documents. So really, those are legal documents that give third-party authorization to act on your behalf. And so the financial power of attorney is appointing someone to act on your behalf on the financial things. So on the bills, to pay the long-term care insurance, your investments, things of that nature. And then the medical power of attorney is the same thing, but it's for medical reasons. So, you know, this isn't a joking matter, but you know, it's one of those things where the lights are on, but no one's home. And so if you're starting to lose it upstairs a little bit or get incapacitated, you've got someone there that you trust that's going to act in your best interest.
I mean, one of the mistakes often is establishing a trust and then not funding it. Is that right?
Absolutely, and I don't know whether that's poor planning or lazy planning, but I've come across that a lot where people spend time with an attorney, they establish a revocable trust, and they fail to change the ownership on those different assets that they have into that trust. And so it's an easy process. It's just something that you need to make sure you do. The other thing is, you know, life happens, and you know, 5 years, 10 years down the road, maybe you buy a new piece of property and you forget to put that in the trust, and then you pass away and it doesn't get dispersed the way that you thought it would. So it's just one of those things you need to look at, you need to review, and I'd say every 5 to 7 years you need to have an attorney take a look at.
My guest has been Adam Moeller. He practices in Denver, Colorado. This is Retirement News Online.